All right, we had a 5-year-old intervention. We're at home, so yeah, gonna you get all your chatter out.
I did. Cheers.
We got our son together. Cheers.
For sure.
Bam. All right, so fuck Tempo and the salmon. So yeah,
salmon. Okay. Yeah. So from the commercial break, Tempo, as I recall the story that you told me, Tempo demanded that you walk out to the coast, dive into the ocean.
I couldn't drive my truck.
Wasn't allowed to drive a truck. Definitely better not have been electrical because he hates electric cars. Fun fact, if you didn't know about
He's
Tempo.
not environmental friendly.
No, he's all about the fossil fuel family.
He used natural oils for
probably bought by big oil companies, honestly. Demanded that you catch a salmon, cook it in front of him with charcoal and wood only.
Yes.
Which is
that's exactly what happened.
Me personally crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, then I bought it and he was like, it's not good enough.
Yeah,
so back out and do it.
I believe it.
So, and then he ate the whole thing in front of me and my family. My children didn't eat that day.
They didn't get to eat that day because you were out the entire day trying to catch this damn salmon. Wild request.
Fucking Tempo, man. So yeah.
Bro. And you know what? Corvus probably put that idea in his head.
Yeah, I blame Corvus too. It's probably Corvus is the ringleader.
It always is. Always is. So what's the next question?
All right, let's get to our matches.
Yes.
Going to big league a little bit. I don't remember the first time we met. Were you?
I'm taking way too many shots to that. Literally and figuratively.
I don't know if it was a New Texas or heavy metal or.
It had to be heavy metal. I feel like.
No. What about GCWA? Because you and your brother were the champion.
We were there in GCWA for a bit, but
I remember coming down there, setting up the ring, and I think that made
yes, I think you're right because I remember. I don't know what show it was for GCWA, but I do recall a moment that you came up with Krusty and
came with the Academia boy
Adam. Yes,
it's Krusty, Adam, and Ricky.
Had to be yes, because I just remember. I don't know what Krusty was doing at that time, but I remember him talking to you and saying like, "Hey, man, I think we weren't even I wasn't even in the circle of conversation. I just have a vivid, for some reason, memory of when we're all rolling around in the ring, and then he's asking, he's like, "Hey, I bet you can probably talk to Jeff and get you on the show for helping out with the ring." And you're like, "No, I'm not about that." I just remember your response initially, "No, I'm not about that. I'm just paying dues. That's all I'm doing here." I was like, "Dang, that's super cool."
Yeah, I remember Jeff. I was on his radar for a bit, but GCWA is one of the good shows that only have 5 or 6 matches instead of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20.
Show starts at 5, ends at midnight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There were a few companies that have 5, 6 matches, so if you're on the card, it's a hard spot to get on.
Yes.
And Jeff, he told me, he's been watching my work. I was on his radar. And it was for 2 years. He's been watching me for 2 years.
But he never booked you for a GCWA show?
Just how, they ran 5, 6 times a year.
Yeah, I think they were every other month, or I think every other month. It was they would skip 2 months, so it's hard. It's like they run the Wildcats, where it's it's a big show, but then it's not as consistent every week or every other week like other places are,
or every month. And so he'd be booked 9 months, a year in advance.
Yeah,
and then he gave me the message that he wanted to bring me in, but I was already coming in and doing just paying dues, just driving around, just trying to shake hands and do what I was supposed to do. Just hop in the car as a young wrestler. Just hop in the car, shake some hands, set up some rings, put some chairs up. Help with concession, help with security, all that stuff. Yeah. Help with driving people to and from the airport, from the hotel. Paying those dues
outside of the city that he trains in. That's a big deal.
Very key thing where there are younger wrestlers and current wrestlers complaining about not getting bookings. All right, but
all right. Move that soapbox real quick.
I remember there was a intermission happened, and then the following match after intermission wasn't ready. And then Jeff was like, "Oh, God, dude, I'm glad you're here. Can you go cut a promo?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what do you want to talk about?" "No, just go out there and talk." And
sick.
It was the funniest deal because it was February, right?
Okay.
And I was like, "Okay, I got it. It's February." I went off on the crowd for letting their kids get in the ring during intermission. And then I went off on the company for not booking a black wrestler during Black History Month.
That's awesome.
And then I was just playing with the crowd and just seeing what they're going to react to. And I was like, I drove through Corpus Christi. I think I raised the black population by 300% just by showing up.
That's gold. I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Man, they booed the piss out of me.
That is awesome.
And
did they have somebody come out a face?
Freaking dang, what's his name? The owner,
Ben.
He runs the school. Yeah, Ben. Ben eventually came out. Man, I feel bad I forgot his name. I'm drunk. Ben came out. Good, fucking great dude, man. Cool. I didn't know he was coming out.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If he just asked you to randomly do a promo, like how he's going to end it. Like,
Jeff told me to go out there and talk, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go out and talk. I'm gonna talk. I will talk until you tell me to stop. And then
some sort of Iggy.
Ben came out. He chewed me out, and then he gave me I did the whole punch, and then he went for the big one, and I bailed out the ring type of thing.
Nice.
That's basic heel stuff from a trained wrestler. So.
Oh yeah, that's so dope. I'm sure I was at the show. I do not remember that.
So you can call the matches out there, you can call the promos out there.
Dude, nice. And then never booked again.
Right? I came back like the following year.
Oh, there you go.
Well, we followed up on the story the following year. So nice. I got to wrestle his son. I was one of his son's first matches.
Oh my gosh. The Juggernaut. Why can I not remember his name right now? Right? That's who I'm assuming.
Yeah, Juggernaut.
Gosh. Oh my God. Why can I remember his name?
I will get to it later. Right.
We'll get to it later. We'll insert his photo right here. Remember the Juggernaut.
For the story, we'll say fuck him. So,
gosh.
Just because we can't remember him.
No, he's good people though. I like him. I like him a lot. That's cool. They get to wrestle something.
Yeah. And then the following match, they put me in the ring with Mecha Wolf. So
yeah, buddy.
So I know if Jeff flies in somebody to face you, like he really likes you.
Yes, 100%. So good.
Let's get back to the interview. Good segue. Good segue. So the Fale Dojo.
PTSD.
More PTSD.
No, I don't know.
How did that opportunity come about? Like trauma there, man.
There's trauma there. So how did I get about going?
Yeah, how did the opportunity come
about? So I had the opportunity. So actually, my best friend Nate, we had a mutual friend at the time, actually, and so this was end of 2019, and I had been doing ER nursing for a long time. So I was like, I'm fed up. I was like, I'm gonna murder somebody. Like I cannot be here anymore. Dude, it wears on you. And so I was actually it's one of the few times that I've been without a consistent job at the time. So it was purely wrestling for like 3 or 4 months. It was only wrestling, and it was wonderful because even if you're wrestling for a little bit and you're able to pay groceries, one utility bill, it's such a nice, like, proud feeling that you get from like something that you enjoy doing, entertainment, something that's hard, an art, and you're able to actually provide for that. Phenomenal. And I had so many people say it, and I don't know if I started it or other people say it, but they're like, man, COVID didn't just like shut down the world, they like killed your heat because you were on fire like in 2019. And I was like, I was 100%. I agree 1,000%.
White hot, dude.
I was so white hot in that, and then with the dojo opportunity coming up, I was like, it's gonna be beautiful. And then COVID, all those people died. And that's just but Chris Cruz's role, oh my God, it was fire. So we had a mutual friend who was telling me about it, and Aaron Solo. Did you ever meet Aaron Solo?
Yeah, Aaron Solo. Yeah,
super cool dude. He had been to it, and I talked to him a few times when I did extra work for WWE. And they both said good things about it. The mutual friend that we had was like, I'm excited to do it. And I had some money saved up, thankfully, through nursing. And I was like, this is the time to do it. I was like, I don't have like no jobs in grant you. Yeah, just go play for 3 months and we'll keep your job. No jobs in do that. It's crazy. So it was nice that it's just the way that I don't believe in a lot of things, but I definitely believe things happen for a reason, and me being in between jobs at the time definitely happened for the reason. So
right place, right time.
Yeah, dude. Because we had our mutual friend that I had known. He was going, and so I signed up along with him. The flight, I flew out of San Antonio to Houston. No, I'm sorry, San Antonio to Dallas. And Dallas, it was a direct flight to Auckland. Okay. It was like 14, 15 hours. Crazy, the biggest plane I've ever seen. And my timing was incorrect because it's on the southern, I think we're still in northern hemisphere, so they're on the southern hemisphere, and it's the east. So my dates were off by like 1. So I landed on whatever it was Monday morning, 7 a.m. The orientation for the dojo started at like 8 a.m. And I was
like, you're still stuck in American time.
Yes, I was, and I mistimed it horribly, and I got stuck in customs because I was in their immigration office, like whatever it was, got flagged for whatever it was. And I think it was for like having minor. I know for the first time, not being brown, I was stuck. It was crazy. It wasn't for being brown; it's for being technically an American citizen.
Being American, yeah,
crazy. Because that never happened to me before.
The rest of the world hates us. So,
It does. Yeah, that's probably a reason why too. So they pulled me into the customs thing, and the immigration people were so cool. And the dude that I was speaking with there was so nice because we were chatting back and forth about wrestling and like while I was there. And so I only took my rolling bag and a backpack for the 3 months. That was it. I was like, I brought a set of clothes for 7 days. I'm gonna wash them at the end of the week, and that's it. And then just have my wrestling gear. I was like, that is it. That's all I'm gonna take because I didn't want to do like not carry-ons, check bags and all that jazz. It's just like more money than to waste. I was like, whatever I can limit is what I do. And to this day, I only have clothes that last me 2 weeks.
Travel light, travel smart.
That is all I do. That's all I have. I cut down everything. As a matter of fact, today I went through clothes. I was like, I have too many clothes for 2 weeks only. So anyway, I was stuck there in immigration, and they're asking me. They're like, "Oh, we had another wrestler here yesterday who got here," and I was like, "Oh, that was probably my friend." And they're like, "What's your friend's name?" And I was like, "I only know his stage name." So I look like an idiot, and I'm like Johnny Blaze, and you're like, "That's not his real name." And I was like, I don't know his real name. You just said he's your friend, and I was like, "But this is wrestling. It's like, you don't know people's actual names.
Not real names.
You call them their worker names forever." So I was,
or whatever stupid nickname.
Whatever
they've accumulated comes up. Something dumb they did.
So I was stuck there in immigration. So not only was I like already cutting my time short, I was stuck there with immigration for like an hour and a half. Super nice. If I had the opportunity to live in Auckland, move in New Zealand, I absolutely would.
Yeah, beautiful country, man. Yeah,
it's gorgeous. I had a great time. So I was stuck there. So then I was finally got out of there, got into the airport, and I was like, "Oh crap, I forgot. My cell phone's not going to work. I need a new SIM card." So I had to get a new SIM card. Figure all that out. I get there to the dojo by Uber, literally like 5-10 minutes before the orientation started.
They didn't have nobody come pick you up. You just had to get there on your own.
I had to get my own way, man.
You had your own side quest.
They might have if I had inquired. I'm sure if Ollie's son and Mark's son, everybody was so cool, but I didn't inquire because in my head I was like, "Oh, I'll get there." In my mind, I was like, "I'll get here the morning the day before." It's not because of that. Clearly, my math did not work out. So I got there right before orientation started, and our friend at the time was like, "Jesus, I thought you weren't going to make it." I was like, "Yeah, me too."
So what was the first day like at the dojo?
So the first day was very nice. They kind of like sat us around. We talked about like why we were in wrestling, why we wanted to start, and they were talking about how to respect expectations of what we're going to do. And then we all got in the line, bowed, and then Bali's son smacked the shit out of all of us.
Yes, perfect.
Training. New Japan style. Yes. They were like, "These are your trainers. These are who you're going to respect. XYZ." And I was like, "Yeah, cool. Let's do it."
Hands behind the back and take a slap.
Bro, that's big. If y'all know, if you can put a picture of Bali's son, look how big he is. That's who slapped crap out of me. And actually, if I remember correctly, it might have been, I don't know, too much PTSD. I don't remember. I don't remember if it was all our senseis or if it was only Bali's son. I think it might have been only been Bali's son.
Yeah. This is the best place to trauma bond, brother.
Yes.
I feel your pain.
Bowed, big slap to Kendrick Lamar's. Oh my god, I don't know the title of the song. But it's what Gigi comes out to. Wrestler Gigi, the Kendrick Lamar song. Oh my god.
DNA or
Sit Down. Didn't she come out to Sit Down?
Yeah, she came out.
Yeah, Sit Down. Right.
Sit down.
Yes, that's the one. So to that
be humble. Yeah,
be humble. Yes. So that was the one. That's probably why I'm so humble. You mentioned her. Yeah, took shit smacked out of me enough times.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Segue. Gigi, I still have your halter top hoodie that you left for the show. You can come pick that up. Get back in Texas. So.
I'm about to say because it's in my closet.
Yeah. So
where are
Gigi?
you?
Yeah.
Shout out
unpause.
Shout out to Gigi. She's cool.
I messaged her about it. She said, "Fuck that hoodie."
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And I was like, "Okay,
yeah, buddy." Gigi real. She a real one. And so after we all got smacked, he took us to the beach. And we hang out on the beach there. They have a lot of beaches.
Get Stockholm syndrome. Get smacked around and get taken to the beach.
Pretty much, bro. So we went to the beach. It was beautiful, and then Rich was phenomenal. Shout out to Rich, King Rich. He is current Tanahashi tag team champions, part of New Japan there and Volley Dojo in the wrestling. Him with our trainer along Mark-san. We have their photo attachment. Yeah. Beautiful, but Rich is one of the kindest human beings I've ever met. So obviously, because everybody had got there at an appropriate time, not 5 minutes before it started, everybody had because we had a little pantry area in the dojo upstairs, and that's where everybody had their groceries, food, and this and that, right? And so this was getting late into the afternoon, and so we didn't even have my mattress because everybody had to they secured a mattress for everybody, and I guess because I was late, they're like, oh, I guess this dude's not coming, so I didn't have a mattress to sleep on, which would have been fine. But then one of the older lions took me in and went to go get it, and then so I had a mattress on the bed, and then we went late in the evening, and Rich was like, oh man, this mate ain't got no food. And he was so kind about it too. He wasn't just like, oh, Chris, I don't have any food. He was like, hey man, do you want to go to the store and get something? And I was like, oh my god, please. And he was one of the few ones that had a car because he lived there, so he was one of the few people that actually had a car that we drive around, and so he took me. I am forever grateful to his kindness.
Take care of the brothers.
Yes, because he helped me so much throughout that entire time. Beautiful man, and congratulations on being tag champions. So that was my first night of rushing to get there, get smacked to Kendrick Lamar, get a mattress, go to the beach, and buy snacks for a day so I don't starve to death. Do 1,000 spots.
Hey, yep, there we go.
But ain't nothing wrong with me.
And that's wrestling. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. That's wild, man. Wow, wrestling's wild.
Yeah. All right. So we get back to the States.
Yes.
COVID happens. COVID and the shutdown finishes.
Yes.
The bookings pick back up. And it's just known that you're the Latin male nurse is your gimmick.
Yeah.
So how aggravating is it in the locker room where every fucking wrestler is like, hey, is this normal? Can you check this out?
I think it was Alex Arsenal one time that he was making a joke.
Of course, Arsenal.
It would be Arsenal.
Yeah.
Puro pinche sexy. It was one time we were at the when the heavy metal used to run out of the warehouse there in San Antonio. I love that place. It was so nice to get so many reps in and in front of people and in front of recorded production. Beautiful. But there were so many times that people would ask me something. They're like, hey, can you check this out? Can you check my prostate real quick? Look at my dick. Weird, right? I was like, that's not even my scope, but all right.
We're about to get to that.
And Arsenal was like, man, Chris loves his job, joking. He's like, man, Chris loves his job so much, he does it for free outside of it. I hate you so much. Because I don't. I don't mind to an extent, but it's always funny to me when people ask something that I was like, dog, I have to work inside a hospital. I don't have x-ray vision. I don't know. It's probably cancer. I don't know. I have no idea.
You ever just fuck with somebody and be like, yeah, you're about to die. Go get that checked out.
Not as much as I should.
Yeah, you should do that.
Because it's a big, I should do that.
You start ripping people.
I used to do it all the time when people would ask me for Spanish help or any help in general. Because I was very blessed. Growing up, my mom used to make me do my brother's homework, not for him, but do it so I would learn. So I was always top of my class in every way, shape, and form. Didn't matter. I'm very grateful to my mom because it's allowed me to. I never had to struggle in school, and so whenever kids would always ask me for help or whatever, I would always just rib them and give them the wrong answers in Spanish. English didn't matter, math. I would just do wrong stuff. I was like, "You're an idiot." Okay, you're gonna fail anyway. But I've never done that to people who ask me for medical advice. I should. It's funny, but I've never done that for some reason.
It's what I do. I'm petty enough to do it.
Hell yeah, no, stay toxic.
One of our previous guests, Roland Duran. Roland came in. He had a very specific story about you having to
Oh really?
Yeah, check his butt crack for a splinter. So yeah.
I forgot about that. I did.
You checked so many butt cracks you forgot.
Dude, honestly, legit. All the butts sucked away. I did.
What's your point of view of this story?
Man,
so it can come full circle.
So it had to be for the heavy metal deathmatch tournament that they did.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it had to be. I'm trying to think of because I remember when Dunbar had asked me about it. I was like, "Yo, that ain't me, dog."
Yeah,
I was like, but he needed a medical personnel, or rather, because that's how good of a booker he is. He wanted some sort of medical personnel there. And I had asked a couple of the ER docs that I worked with, and nobody was like free at that time or even that interested to do it. So I was like, all right. Well, I was like, it's just me. I was like, I can't sew anybody up or whatever. And gosh, I'm sure it was around the time that Ruben. I don't remember who Ruben wrestled, but remember Ruben got hurt. His shoulder came like completely out of place.
I think it was Valentino, that one. I think it was.
Was he wrestling Valentino?
Yeah, I think it was that one.
What it was, but his shoulder was out of place. So like everybody that came back was bloodied, and I would like clean him up, patch him up. Like for the most part, everybody was simple. And then Ruben came, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is out of place." And so I was trying every trick that I knew to get it back, and it was not moving. And I think if I remember correctly, it was around that time that Roland was like, "Hey, I know you're really busy with something really important, but what can you look at?" If I remember correctly, I might be remembering it completely wrong, but
that's exactly how it is.
I'm sure, because I remember like when Ruben came, and you can see whenever, and I'm sure as you've been in the military, you notice it when like things go down and you're surrounded by people who don't see gnarly shit go down. You see the instant and you can feel like the panic in the room. That's how it was when Ruben came back. There's like so much, you feel it in the atmosphere, all the electricity of people. Oh my god, what's going on? Like this and that.
Like, this guy's fucked up.
Yeah, so they don't know what's going on exactly, but something. But so that was like the pressure already in the atmosphere. And then Roland comes up and asks me to look at his ass. And I was like,
Roland's a good 260 pounder, man. So that's a big ass to look at.
Yeah, that was good. Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Big hairy Mexican ass to look at.
Roland's good, brother. That's so funny that you mentioned. I completely forgot about that because I thought he was going to mention the Inspire show is what it was, because I worked in an Inspire show. It was one of the first ones because for the longest time I could not get booked on Inspire no matter what.
Gotta get you back up there, man. Like
I would love
you've been stuck in some awful angles that died out. So yeah, get you up there. Then a job.
It was when we'll talk about jobs here in a second. But I was regularly going to Inspire there at the time, and it was, I don't remember who it was. I don't believe it was Takeshita. It was somebody else.
Somebody got hurt?
Yeah, he wrestled Gary J, I believe it was, but I can't remember who it was. It was one of the Yuya, that's who it was. Yuya.
Yeah, that was a fucking brutal match.
Yes, he got cut open bad, and so they have the regular paramedics, EMTs there. But I guess I don't know. I think if I remember correctly, she was allergic to the surgical glue that you have to use to close it up. I think something crazy like that. That I was like, dog, how are you going to be here helping people when that's literally what you have to do? Whatever. And it wasn't anybody in management in Inspire that had asked me that I recall. It was Roland that had asked me, and that's the only reason why I did it. Because again, I don't love my job enough to be doing it all the time like Arsenal says. So I don't care what Arsenal says. I don't care how sexy it is, how big his chest is, how awesome his six-pack is. I don't care how big his dick is. I don't care how beautiful his smile is.
How big his ass is.
How straight his teeth are. I don't care how beautiful his eyes are. I don't. Oh yeah. Roland asked me, so so that's the only reason why I did it. Because Roland had asked me about it, and so I had cleaned Yuya's face, and then I glued it shut. And it sucks. He was going on TV like I think the next 2 days he was on AEW when he was doing that run. That sucks. I was like, because you could see it.
Hey man, Yuya's a beast, man. You get to work him?
No, I didn't get that chance.
No, that'd be a fucking awesome match. You and Yuya, man.
No,
that it's crazy calling the match with him because he speaks like little English.
Oh, really?
Like all his English words are boom, boom, knee, boom,
hell yeah,
and I jump. That's it. That's it.
That's dope. Did he speak Spanish?
No, not when I worked on him. Like we just pretty much called most of the match out there. I was dude,
nice.
You're the visitor. Like get all your shit, and I'll sell for you.
Yeah,
I had Dustin Gwynn was there to translate, and I was like, look, just do whatever you want. I'll sell for you. I'll read off you. And dude, we had a killer match.
I bet, dude.
Goddamn, that match was fucking insane.
Oh yeah, I didn't go back and watch it. That's dope.
Yeah.
I asked if he speaks Spanish because what I had heard, when I was first training, I don't remember that. No, it wasn't even that. I think this might have been before I was in wrestling. So super way back. But when I was reading one of Chris Jericho's books, he had mentioned that a lot of Japanese wrestlers know Spanish as well because they do constant excursions back and forth. And so it's like when an English person, they obviously like don't speak Japanese, English, vice versa, but they both speak Spanish, and that's how because Jericho,
the middle language,
Jericho used Spanish as a middle language to work with the Japanese wrestlers. So I was just curious if he knew if he spoke Spanish.
No, it was all just boom, boom, knee, boom, knee, and I don't know what happened with the in the dojo. But I had called. Well, I was trying to like figure out what to do, and like I was trying to give him as much as I can.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, can you duck this? Or can you duck my super kick? Can you duck my clothesline? And then I was like, all right, if I do this, can you duck? And he just like he froze, and he's like, too many ducks. I was like, oh god, what happened in your school, dude? Like he turned white.
He's probably trying. Did he give him a shot right afterwards?
I was like, what happened in the dojo for him to say that?
I'm sure he probably got beat or something for it.
Oh man,
I'm sure
he froze. I was like, okay, so we'll just do one duck.
Hell yeah.
So then most of our matches we just beat the piss out of each other pretty much.
Yeah, you watch back. I bet it's baller. He's so good.
Yeah, then he had a badass match with Mercer. That was another great one he had.
Nice.
And he's so freaking giving. Like I wanted to put him over, but because I hate when
bring an outsider, and then it's like the local guy.
I don't mind that when the outsider comes in and like the local talent puts them over, like that's kind of like our gift to them for coming here.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys are like, no, you're bringing this outside guy. He needs to put over the local talent.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, it's not that serious. This dude built his name up. He built enough prestige for you to want to bring him in.
Exactly.
Just put him over. Like,
and like you're gonna bring out, oh man, this New Japan wrestler coming over, but he's gonna lose to like Joe Schmo, the son of the promoter who's also champion.
Yeah.
Like what? Like no, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no. But yeah, have you been working anybody with a language barrier?
I'm trying to think. I think the only person who I've worked with a language barrier, because luckily, if it's like with the bigger names that I've worked have all been English, and then if not, it was like luchadors from the South, so I speak Spanish, so it's fine. I think the only one who was a language barrier was. Did you ever meet Shige? Yeah,
Shige, good dude, man. Dunbar brought him in. Yeah,
beautiful brother. That was probably the only English barrier that I had ever, and luckily, like Dunbar and Scotty, I think picked up enough like broken Japanese that it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, definitely Scotty. Yeah, just
probably Scotty. Yeah, probably Scotty. So but that was the only one that I can think of.
Yeah, Shiggy's a good dude, man. Had the nice glow shoes going.
And he came out to the Apple ringtone.
Yeah.
So dope. Shout out Shiggy, man. He's so cool.
Good dude, man.
Such a good dude. Is he still wrestling?
Yeah, he's still wrestling. He just haven't Dunbar was his connect.
Oh, okay.
To come in. So like I mean sucks for him. So he needs better fucking networking. He needs to shake some better hands.
Man, he should be doing the drive. What's he doing? Well, you know what he's not doing? He ain't swimming out to the ocean catching salmon. That's what it is.
Exactly, man. But
that's what it is.
I mean, I don't have to rely on Dunbar for booking, so
no.
Oh man.
I've noticed it, but like I said, I'm not on Facebook, if at all, other than to share something. But I do notice that everybody's constantly shitting on Dumbo. I don't know the gimmick. I don't know what it is, but I see it nonstop. And for a second there, I thought like I was getting mad for him. I was like, these people shitting on him. I'm like, oh no, everybody's, okay.
He deserves it.
I was like, it's a rib. Okay. At first I thought it was legit. I was like, God damn, look what Dumbo dude. It's dope.
Oh man. Look, serious though. I owe a lot to Dunbar for my beginnings and get my name out there and get my production value. And his wife made 4 out of 6 of my tights. So
nice. She's made all of my gear since 2018. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she made all of my gear. Yeah, so phenomenal. I always recommend her to everybody.
Yeah, I paid that family enough money to say fuck Dunbar. So, so yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, buddy. Paid enough. Hell yeah.
All right, let's get back on the interview. So you had some really, really good matches, man.
Thank you.
What's been your best 3 matches? Best 3 opponents?
Best 3 opponents?
Yeah, and fuck their feelings. Anybody else? Like, it's my podcast. I don't care.
Yeah, dude, 100%. Man, best 3 opponents. That's hard. I'm trying to scroll through the Rolodex. Some brain damage that I have in my head. My BFF, Nate, 100%.
Nate Bradley? Oh, yeah.
100%. He is 100% one of the persons, and I don't say this just because I'm his best friend and I love him. but like he is one of those people that has like that AJ style gift. It doesn't matter who he wrestles, because I've witnessed it. He can wrestle a backyard trash wrestler, and it looks like a 5-star match, legit, 100%. Like, it doesn't matter. So when he gets the opportunity to be able to work with somebody that's like higher level of name, like the match is phenomenal. Like even more so. Like I wish there was another way. Yeah, phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yes, because he is 100. Like he has such a good gift, man, and he does not get enough opportunities.
You see the match with him and Will all day?
So good.
God, that was a fucking classic. Dude.
Yes.
I'm like, why didn't nobody like put this together before? Like,
dude, isn't that crazy, dude?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So him for sure. Any of our matches that we've had, and we've had so many matches, so good. The next one that comes to mind is Brian Cage, the wrestler when we did the IPC versus the Cage Brigade at VIP. That was one of my favorite matches because Brian Cage 100% put that match together.
That's
like we had like our input because it was like definitely like ring general, like, oh, what do you do? Okay, we'll put this here. What do you do? We'll put this here. And he's like, oh, and the crowd's gonna react here. The crowd's gonna react here. And he was like, oh, and then the crowd's gonna react here. And literally verbatim, everywhere that he called that the crowd was gonna react, they 100% did. Like they were there each way they called. And I was like, dude, this guy's a magician. Like, holy shit, so smart. And then the next one that I would think would be Adam Brooks.
All right, yeah.
Brooksy, he is so good too. The match that I had with him at the Smash Mouth show was one of my favorites as well. Like, such a good match back and forth. And that was the first like absolutely bigger name that I ever wrestled at that time. Also, I'm forever grateful to OP Lance for making that show and that booking. And after that match is when I was finally starting to get booked for Inspire as well. Yeah, I would say those three. At least off the top of my head, the first one would be Nate Bradley, Brian Cage, Adam Brooks, 100%. Links and pictures right here.
Just put pictures right there. I know once you become one of Randy Blakely's favorite, once you become one of the OP's favorite, like you go on places. So how did that relationship come about?
Man, so I met him at the, I want to say it should have been the first Lucha. Yeah, it should have been the first Lucha Brutal show when it was I don't know if you remember how it was, but Lucha Brutal had like, it was essentially like a state tournament, and it was like the best from Dallas, the best from San Antonio, Austin, whatever, like 4-way matches into singles, into like another 4-way into the finals, what it was. And so I had met OP. I had talked to him a little bit beforehand, because again, so this was probably like late 2018 when I was first started talking to him, and then 2019 was when Lucha Brutal started going off, and then doing the bigger shows that it was. And so I met him at that first one, took the iconic photo with him that he starts, and then we've been speaking ever since. And then the initial joining of the IPC was after a three-way match of me, Nate, and Will Austin at VIP that day. So Nate, whoever, if I recall correctly, when OP was talking to Gino, because Gino was Bull Woods champion at the time.
It's like 5 years straight. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that belt forever, man.
Forever and a year. So it was like the 3-way, and whoever, we were trying to decide like how what the storyline would go to, but like whoever won that match would be the one that is not within the Players Club at that time, because the other two, because it was a special like promotion match of like essentially the storyline of OP being like, oh, these are the guys that I have my eyes on, yada yada yada, XYZ, and then later in the show he ends up getting jumped. We make the save, and so we join the IPC. I actually have that photo that OP sent me after the fact when we came and make the save of me, Sammy, Will, and
Gino was in.
Gino was in it, but there was somebody else. I cannot remember. He doesn't wrestle anymore. And fun fact, I met him.
Theory was in there too.
Theory wasn't there. It wasn't in the photo, but yes, Austin Theory was in a member of the IPC.
That's good company, brother.
I know, dude. When I first got it, all the messages I got were so hyping me up. I was so grateful for them. They're so nice. I'm like, yeah, man, you're part of the workhorse, and 100%, dude, and 100% workhorse. You definitely carry that with you so much. And that's how when we originally joined the IPC, and then Nate Bradley at the very next show joined us, and then now Bull World Champion.
Yeah, buddy. You know Bradley, man. We're gonna love Mr. Bradley. We had a really good match with Bradley. We decided to do our best honoring of the HBK Hogan match.
Oh yeah.
So I know a lot of wrestlers get shit for doing stuff just to pop themselves or pop the boys.
As it should be.
Nah, pop the boys all the time.
Always.
Don't take my advice. that match was specifically designed to pop the boys.
Nice.
We went full Hogan HBK for the whole match.
Yes.
And it was a perfect place to do it.
Yes.
The fans loved it. They
out in the ranch, right? When they wrestled out in the dust. Yeah.
And the fans, they caught on to it like 2 minutes into the match.
So good.
So
good.
And that's the story we told.
Dude, it was a good match, man. Again, you bear witness. Doesn't matter who he wrestles. It is an amazing match every single time. Fun fact, during y'all's match, that light post had like fallen down.
I didn't know what happened. Yes. It fell on a kid.
Oh no! I was thinking it was an adult.
It was an adult.
I remember. Yeah, it was a dude. It was an adult male. Yeah, I remember specifically. Yes.
So like, I was my narcissistic moment. I came out, did my entrance. I didn't know the light post fell. I'm going around the ring. I get on the post. I'm like, yeah, and the fans were like,
yes, not even like it was honestly horrifying because it was a random gust of wind that. Those like those big like production, like a large production light,
like the stadium lights,
yeah, like a stadium light, that had like a gust of wind hit it correctly, and it just happened to fall down.
I didn't know
insane.
Wow,
insane.
And I'm sitting there just doing my regular entrance. I'm like, the fans aren't paying attention to me.
Why are they not?
Why are they not looking at me?
That's such a wrestler mindset. Doesn't matter what happens. Like, why are you paying attention to me?
I have no idea.
Like a hint of narcissism.
Yeah. It can't be normal to be in wrestling.
Right. I'm not used to this. The fans need to react to me.
Yes, it's like boo me, cheer me, something.
I'm T-Ray. You know my name. You paid your ticket to see me.
You better pay attention.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Dude, I remember Adam. Adam was right next to me, a little evil, and he was like, "Dude, I bet you Randy's like, oh, I'm never gonna financially recover from this."
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was around the time that Tiger King dude was hot. Oh, so goofy. Poor dude. He ended up being fine. They transferred him to the ambulance. I remember I was there, but
good shit, man. I gotta get Moonshine down here to talk about the Tiger King show. He was booked at that show. So
was he really? Rob Love was too, I think. If I remember.
Yes. Rob Love down here.
Rob Love was on it as well.
We did talk about the Tiger King wrestling show.
Hell yeah.
All right, so let's get into some of your matches. Has any match been advertised that got canceled that you wish would have happened? Like the matches that should have happened, that the schedules didn't line up. Somebody got injured. Somebody had to call out.
No, I'm sure there have been, but none that come to mind. The only one vaguely along that lines is I remember my brother and I used to wrestle for SOAR Championship Wrestling up in Dallas for Sermo. And there was a show where Kevin Nash was supposed to come. And if I recall correctly, and I could be making it up because a lot of wrestlers, when they try to recall things, they're always going to put themselves.
This is your truth for this moment.
Yeah, this is true. They're always going to put they're not going to say they're a curtain jerk match. They're a main event at the show that they're supposed to go over to, whatever. In my head, my brother and I were supposed to have some sort of involvement with Kevin Nash, but his flight ended up legit, I think, canceling or delayed, something along the lines, and Kevin Nash ended up not being at the show, which sucked as a promoter for Sermo. You're advertising a big name, and then you're not able to make it.
Yeah.
It just makes you look bad. But I think that's the only thing similar to that. I can't think of, nothing comes to mind where there was a advertised match and it ended up not happening. I think I've been very lucky that everything advertised has gone through.
Okay, that I recall. You're rare.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy saying that out loud. So I'm sure on my way home, I'll think of oh no, that's canceled. As soon as the podcast,
this match. This match.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying as soon as that happens, I'm gonna send them all to you. But no, dude, what I can think of right now, there's not one I can think of that was canceled because somebody got hurt.
Yeah,
that come to mind.
One of my biggest pet peeves. Have you had any matches that you had that were just fantastic and there's no video?
Yes.
What matches have no video?
So we were talking about them earlier. Heavy metal. I had an amazing match with Andre Law.
Okay. Nobody said that ever.
It was so good. It really was. We had an amazing match, and the finish was so dope. It came out so crisp.
Love you, Andre. It was fucking.
And there's no video of it. And I know we filmed it because it was at the Heavy Metal Mall.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Where is this match? I want to see it."
This is why we say fuck Dunbar.
It wasn't. It was Kiefer because it was for New Texas. It was Dumbo. Touche, I guess. Yes, it makes me so mad. I'll never understand why like promotions will film.
Was that the same show?
Never put it out.
I wrestled Danny Chance on that show.
Probably.
There was the Popovich, I think.
Maybe. Yeah. That sounds familiar.
Got the whole Dunbar hostage to get that show released, man.
Oh really? Yeah, at least you got to release it. Then there's tape out there somewhere of that match with me. God, screen record it and send it to me.
Yeah. Any other ones?
My brother and I, the very first time that I want to say it's the first time that I worked Adam, Little Evil. I want to say it was, but I love Adam. I'll stab you right now.
Adam's supposed to be here like 9 times.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah. He's either canceled or some shit came up.
Dang.
Then he claims he hurt his neck. So he claims he hurt his neck. So
claims he hurt his neck.
I don't know if it's legitimate or not.
Hey man, you don't believe anything in wrestling, right? Everything's a work. I want to say I can't remember because I wrestled Adam at Sword Championship Wrestling as well, and I can't remember if this was before or after that. My brain's too bruised. But Marty Green, referee Marty Green, had a show down. It wasn't inside Corpus. It was like just outside of Corpus. That was just like one of those like carnival shows, basically. Like it was like a fair going on. They're having wrestling, whatever. It was fun. It's like it's when you try out stupid gimmicky things. And so Adam did not have a partner because do you remember Swole, Johnny Swole?
Yeah, my brother.
He pulled out. Yes, he's in Victoria now. He pulled out because I think Marty had some sort of beef with GCWA or something like that. But so Adam, it was like we're trying to figure out what to do. Like, man, a 3-way is weird as a partner. And so because we know Adam can talk so well. And my brother pitched the idea. I was like, hey, man, what if we get that clown? There's a clown who was literally doing animal balloons at this fair. And my brother pitched, he's like, what if you get that clown to wrestle? And Adam's like, that dude's not going to do it. And we're like, watch. And so my brother and I go and talk to this clown, right? And we're like, hey, he's an entertainer.
He knows how to work the crowd.
Exactly. And I was like, hey, man, like, how do you feel being involved in the match? You don't have to do a thing. We're literally going to wrestle around you until the very end. That is it, right? And he was down to clown, literally. And so we pitched it. We talked to Adam, like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. So Adam comes out, and instantly everybody loves Adam. Always, it's hard. Another person like you can't make him face or heel. The people are gonna cheer you no matter what. It doesn't matter what. You could go outside there and like punch a baby and be like, yeah, that baby deserved it. Like, oh my god,
that baby.
Dude,
Adam can't get booed, man.
Adam cannot get booed. I swear to God, Adam cannot get booed. He just has that knack. Some people just do. And so he comes out with a mic. It's an amazing promo, and he's like, "Oh, I'm pick somebody from the crowd." And I think it was a little boy's birthday at the time, so it was like hyping him up too. And he picks the clown. And so we work a whole match with Adam, right? And literally, it comes up to like essentially the hot tag. He tags in the clown, right? I know. And the dude comes in, and I was like, "Bro, just stick your foot out. I'm gonna eat it. You're gonna pop a balloon behind me and like blast my brother's eardrums." And then Adam, like, I don't remember, spears his boat, something like that, something goofy. And so he gives a hot tag to the clown. The clown jumps in. I charge at him full speed. He does exactly what I told him. He stepped to the side and put his foot out. I eat it, do the best sell I can, dive forward, eat it on the freaking turnbuckle.
Best sellers in Texas.
It's on the best seller in Texas. Eat it. It looks amazing. And then he makes an animal balloon, like pops it behind my brother's ears, and it like snaps his eardrums because wrestling. And then and then he I think he trips another one of us, I think, if I remember right, or if we got him to do a schoolboy with Adam, as Adam did a sunset flip. I don't remember what it was, but that was it. That was the finish. That was all the clown had to do. And the crowd went wild. Whenever the clown got tagged in, it was like the crowd was like, "Oh my god!" Right? And it looked like we knew what we were doing.
He
Crazy.
Was working the crowd the whole day.
We were working them all day, bro.
He
man.
Built that connection with the audience.
You gotta build that rapport. That was phenomenal. That was one of my happiest memories of wrestling, and it was with Adam too. It was beautiful.
Yeah. You want to say go drink the Adam and fuck Adam?
I can't believe you have him on. Whenever you have him down here, I would love to come.
If he ever makes it.
Reschedule and bring him in because I would love. I don't even be on camera. I'll just be on the side. I just want to hang out with him.
Oh yeah, you right down the road, so yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You get to fuck with him off camera for a bit, make him blush.
Yes, I 100% will. 100%.
Who was your first fly-in that you wrestled? Or a big name?
Adam Brooks.
Brooks? All right.
Had to be Adam Brooks.
Yeah.
Technically, it could be Ricardo Rodriguez as well, but he was living in San Antonio at the time. Because that was the biggest name that I wrestled at that time.
Had to fly in.
So he wouldn't have to fly in. So flying in completely, Adam Brooks.
All right. What about after that? You remember?
After that would have been... Trying to think. I want to say Brian Cage.
Okay.
I want to say, but I think there was somebody else in between then that I can't remember. But first one for sure, Adam Brooks.
I remember later. We'll bring it back for part 2.
Hell yeah.
I think mine was Ace Austin, actually.
Oh, nice.
He was the X Division champion at the time.
Hell yeah. That's right, because he was doing a bunch of shows there in at the Premier Arena, right? I remember.
No, before that.
It was before that?
It was a heavy metal.
Oh, snap. Oh, I didn't realize he worked for heavy metal.
It was weird because it was like 3 months after my knee surgery. Snap. And so, like, when I started wrestling back up again after the surgery, I was playing it safe.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna be the X Division champion. Like,
ball out.
I got to go all out. I'm going to tear my knee up again. I already know it. Like,
hell yeah.
But like, he was so fucking giving. Like, he did the protect the big man in the match type of thing.
Oh, nice.
It was a 4-way scramble match. It was me, him, the Hope, Joe DeMaro.
I love Joe so much.
Hope for life.
Love
and
Joe.
Freaking Jackson Stone. Yeah.
I love Jackson Stone too.
Jackson, man.
Man, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
That was one of my best 4-way matches.
I bet that was a really good. Dude, I will always say Joe DeMaro is like the king of scramble matches.
Yep.
Swear to God, for like 3 years straight, he never had a singles match. It was scramble. Always a scramble.
4, 5, 6,
Swear.
7, 8, dude.
Dude, he got so good at putting those matches together.
Yeah, he knows how to handle all his men at the same time. Yeah, so
I'm jealous.
That's
So good. So good. So good. Shout out Joe, man.
So yeah, you've been in the game for a while. Let's see. I can do a math. 2018, 13? No. 17 years. 16, 17 years.
God, that's crazy. It's an adult man right now walking around. It's crazy.
You got to pull your vet card out, man.
I always do it with Adam. I'm like, oh man, where's it at?
So yeah, you've been in the ring with you seen him come and go. Like,
yes, I have.
Who right now is on your radar to get in the ring with, to mix it up with?
I would love to have a singles match with Danny Orion.
Right.
I would love to have a singles with him. He's so good.
That ain't forbidden in this house.
Oh, might be. I would love to have a match with Fuck Danny Orion. Yeah. The times I've had a chance to train over at AEPW, the times I've been able to go here in between, it's just so nice being able to work with him. He's one of those few guys, and there are others, but he's just the one I'm talking about right now. That like get it, you know. Yeah. And it's like when you work with somebody, you just it's one of those things in wrestling, which I'm sure with any sort of like artistic medium, I'm sure it's very similar. But it's like you just have that chemistry and like, okay, this dude gets it. Yeah, and like, he's young enough to want to learn and do everything else. Like
he's down to do dumb shit.
Yes, always like, never shit. Too serious. I'll never understand how people take themselves seriously. It's like, bro, we're fake fighting in our underwear into a crowd that's mostly children. Like.
Yeah,
you can't be that serious.
I hate my character would never tap out.
Bro.
I can't lose, man. I got 5 of my family members here. Like,
they're putting me over at the promotion on like 4 cities away, so I can't lose here.
I love,
bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I love losing in front of my family. Like, my family shows up, like I tell them, please make me lose, like please. I want to lose so bad right now.
And you got your 2 oldest sons going crazy.
Aww.
Over the loss. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's so funny.
They got numb to me losing. So.
Like, Daddy don't win.
Wait, they didn't like completely accept you losing one match?
Like, you're just going to lose, so why should I go? Like, But that's what we got to put people over, man.
You know, as you should. Always be down and put people over. Like, it's crazy to me how much people are like, no.
Any other matches that you got on the horizon that you want?
Let me see.
I think you and Casey Blackrose can do some damage.
Oh man, we had a great match.
Worked already?
It was not filmed, unfortunately.
Another one?
No, not filmed. It was for Seguin. So Seguin has a Cinco de Mayo.
I was right down the street.
Yes.
Nobody told me I was there. It was a pop-up show, right?
Yeah. They do it every year for Cinco de Mayo. So crazy fun fact. So one of my brother's friends that he went to high school with reached out, I guess at this point now, probably 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago. And I was like, hey, are you and your brother still wrestling? We want to do something with the university for Cinco de Mayo, this and that, yada, yada. And I was like, I was like, my brother at that time, I was like, my brother's not wrestling anymore, but I am. And I sent him a link to a bunch of different promoters that would be like, who'd be down to clown to do something like that. And who would be close in vicinity as well. And so I think this was the one that he was able to work something out with. Well, obviously, because he was one of the, so every year for Cinco de Mayo, they'll do a show. There's just a show for their festival. But yeah, Casey and I, man, it was so good. It was nice getting to work with Casey too, because I was there for Casey's first day at Hybrid. And he brought up a memory that I didn't. So old. He brought up a memory that I had forgotten. He was like, "Man, I'll never forget." He's like, "You were one of the few people that like would actually like bring me in and try to teach me new things." Because I don't know how APW was, but I feel like every wrestling school is like this. It's like they keep such a lock on people. Like, you're doing these basics, you're rolling and doing flat back bumps 6 months straight before you do like anything else or something like that, you know. And I've always hated that. So I was like, I've always tried to bring people in because I've been very blessed and had people who want to teach me and work stuff when I was getting into the business. So I've always tried to repay that and do that. But he was bringing in a memory of teaching him to do the front flip out of the snap mirror. And I was like, dog, I don't even remember that. Yeah, it was crazy. Relax. But yeah, just lay down, just spread your cheeks, close your eyes. It's fine. So it was really cool. It was really cool getting to work with him because I remember his first day, but then he brought up that memory that like stuck with him. I was like, I'm glad I had a positive influence on him. It's so nice. But yeah, man, I would love to do another match with him. I would love to do a match with him. RCW is where like a lot of them go, and that's another place, man. Since I've sent messages, emails, I've never been able to get booked on there. It's just some places, man. I'm like, no matter what you do, it's just like
it's timing, man.
You just can't get booked. Like how you mentioned, like GCWA earlier. It's like for whatever reason, man, some places just never work.
I say no, not yet. So yeah, RCW, Brandon Oliver, sir. I'm gonna tag you into the video.
Just missing, dog. What's up?
Yeah,
no, I would love to wrestle.
It happens, so yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
You know that, yeah.
Oh wait, shit. We've been saying fuck chorus for a long time now, though.
He can take it. So yeah, his hair is long enough. Look,
yes.
You can't talk about your father.
No,
that's right, brother-in-law.
Orbis, I'm not saying anything. It's them two.
Then father-daughter loyalty, man.
I got you, pops. I got you, pops.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. So yeah, I'm gonna get you out of here, man. Thank you for stopping by. You got any big announcements? Anything big coming up?
Texas All-Star Wrestling on July. I'm gonna make sure I'm looking at the calendar correctly. Man, when you work shift work, every day just blends into each other. July 26th, Texas All-Star Wrestling, Cyprus.
July 26th?
Yes, yes. I've been lucky to be able to tag with my brother again, now that he's slowly coming back. So Texas All-Star Wrestling, one of my favorite companies to work for. We're tagging again down there. So July 26th.
Yeah, they're the longest reigning company right now.
They absolutely are. And fun fact, Nate is the longest reigning heavyweight champion in history.
Yeah. Nate, I'll put Nate on. I get Nate on the show.
Always.
Yeah, too bad this is going to air like next month. So, any other big announcements? we'll be sure to add the clip.
Hell yeah.
Who you working at match? Yeah. We'll add that match.
We'll add to the playlist once it comes out.
Any other big announcement that's gonna happen after all?
After 2 months from now, I'm thinking no, I don't. But I am working on new merch. Actually, I am designing new merch. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I am doing that.
Any promotions at work? Shift supervisor or something?
Oh no.
No promotions at work. Nothing going on?
No. Just if you gotta go to the emergency room, be kind to your nurses.
Yeah,
that's all I ask.
Don't treat my shit. Don't talk trash.
Be kind to your nurses.
Don't say, well, I saw on YouTube. Don't say that.
All right, so we heard it here first that Chris Cruz is working on new merch.
Oh, yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. All right? Look.
Might have started you to model the shirts.
Hey, there you go.
Man.
Get you the model.
Look,
brother.
Just go ahead.
Hell yeah.
I got a beautiful wife. I take advantage of the perks. So yeah, brother, I'm gonna shake your hand.
Now we're gonna do another like hell yeah, brother. Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate you, dude. I love you. God, man, you're like one of my all-time favorites. Like,
Thank you.
brothers, man.
I appreciate it, man.
I'm glad you're right down the road because this won't be your last time here.
Oh yeah.
Bring the wife and kid by.
Yeah.
So the kids can beat each other up.
Sounds good.
The wives can drink wine and talk shit about their pregnancies. And then
Hell yeah.
yeah, man. So, dude, I love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has truly been my honor to have you here. So, thank
Thanks
you
so much.
Mr. Cruz.
Thank you.
All right. And that's cut.
Yeah, buddy.